Hello and welcome to the channel. So, we are getting a Netflix Resident Evil series. We knew this, and now we have confirmed the story details, but also confirmation of previous leaks. So I've done some videos on this, and whenever I do videos on rumours and leaks, people always go, why are you doing them? And I always say, hey, because they actually turn out to be true 99% of the time. And this is one of those times. This kind of just solidifies why I do cover leaks and rumours and things. And that's why I thought I would cover this again today, just to kind of go over it. So this is all official. This is confirmed. This is Netflix actually announcing their story details. So let's go over the official announcement, and then we're going to go back to the leak, and we'll see how they coincide. Shall we? Yes, let's dive right in. So we're headed back to Raccoon City. The Resident Evil Netflix series has been officially announced by the streaming service after reports last year indicated that a live-action show was in the works. So that was the thing. It was all in the works. But it's a brand new timeline. So it's not the timeline of before. It's set like far into the future, basically. The future where T-Virus has taken over completely. So I will say I quite like that. I don't think that's bad. I think that's a good approach to take. It has to be different, doesn't it? And it's not to say like that, Resident Evil 2 or anything like that wouldn't be great. Like, set it there. That'd be awesome. There are strengths to setting it in various locations and time periods during an outbreak, or, it makes sense. I can see it, basically. So as per Netflix, the Resident Evil series will operate on two timelines. In the first timeline, 14-year-old sisters Jade and Billie Wesker, so yes, they are related to Wesker, are moved to New Raccoon City, a manufactured corporate town forced on them right as adolescence is in full swing. So, I don't like that bit, and I didn't like it when we first heard the news, because they're making a point of saying, and this is official from Netflix, right? And I'll kind of go through my thought process. So, 14-year-old sisters, Jade and Billie, are they twins? They're 14-year-old sisters, right? So they must be twins. That could be... that can be good and can be bad. But it's the fact that they say it's forced on them when adolescence is in full swing. I mean, what are we in Resident Evil here? Or are we in Stranger Things? Like, what tone are we going for? And this tells me that they are going for a Stranger Things style tone. Because adolescence being a story point in the initial story details that they reveal is kind of irrelevant. I don't need to know that they're pubescent and they're going through that. I don't care. I'm here to see zombies and lickers and things like that tearing people apart. I'm here to see Nemesis. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think of when I think of Resident Evil. Not 14-year-old sisters in adolescence. It's not a story point that's relevant, or it shouldn't be anyway, to a Resident Evil series. So that does concern me. Not that I don't care that they're sisters, it's just adolescence. Who cares? Who cares about that? But it says anyway, but the more time they spend there, the more they come to realise that the town is more than it seems, and their father may be concealing dark secrets, secrets that could destroy the world. Well, I mean, obviously. Again, kind of obviously. If their father is Wesker, I mean, look, obviously his secrets could destroy the world. It sounds like his secrets have destroyed the world, but well, for all intents and purposes, doesn't it? Let's be honest. T-Virus has taken over, and they're in a manufactured city. Kind of sounds like his secrets have already ruined the world. Now, anyway, that can be compelling. I think that there's some story of note there somewhere along the line. And then they go to the second timeline, has a serious time jump. I mean, it's 16 years. It's not that big. But anyway, so they're 16 years into the future, and with a whole lot more zombies on the scene. But, okay. They'd already said... So it sounds like, right, T-Virus takes over in the second timeline. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like we can see we see the future timeline, and then we see the beginning of that timeline. So anyway, it says that there are less than 15 million people left on Earth. and more than 6 billion monsters. People and animals infected with the T-virus. Jade, now 30, struggles to survive in this new world, while the secrets from her past about her sister, her father, and herself continue to haunt her. So it sounds like somewhere along the line, her sister, is it Billie? Yeah, Billie disappears, as does her father. And then we focus just on Jade. And I think there's something in that. Don't care about the first timeline. Second timeline, yeah. To me, it sounds like what they're going to do is jump between timelines, have the first timeline as setup, and then have the future timeline as, hey, this is what's happened, and maybe fill in the gaps somewhere along the line. Now, it says, so obviously this makes a point of, yeah, her father is Albert Wesker, right? Yeah, definitely. If so, this is one of the furthest leaps ahead in Resident Evil canon in the series history. More iconic figures and foes from the series would even be on the way. Showrunner Andrew Dabb, who previously worked at Dabb, I'm never doing that again, who worked on Supernatural, said, I'm incredibly excited to tell a new chapter in this amazing story and bring the first ever Resident Evil series to Netflix. Members around the world, for every type of Resident Evil fan, including those joining us for the first time, the series will be complete with a lot of old friends and some things bloodthirsty, insane things people have never seen before. I think that, look, there's some definitely good stuff here. I think the second timeline sounds better. Now, here's the thing. So this is a Forbes article from way back in February, and this was what was leaked in February, and we've just now had that quite literally officially confirmed, basically by Netflix themselves. So this is what was officially was leaked in February, and it says the town of Clearfield, MD, has long stood in the shadow of 3 seemingly unrelated behemoths: the Umbrella Corporation, the decommissioned Greenwood Asylum, and Washington, D.C. Today, 26 years after the discovery of the T-virus, secrets held by the 3 will start to be revealed at the first signs of the outbreak. Now it says, we typically operate on a deny until conclusive methodology here due to most news coming from blog sites, and still won't be using those sources, blah, blah, blah. But basically, a conversation on... essentially, there's a lot of things here that was initially leaked. So rereading the synopsis, this might be totally unrelated to the rumoured script last week. You could easily think it's a retelling of 1, 2, and 3 in a new town. No, so it was the one previous to this original one. So this almost sounds like the beginning of it, and then from there we get into the second timeline, so to speak, which was there in that first leaked script. So there you go, I guess. Let me see if there was another article that I could find, or I did find, because I think there was one. Okay, well, look, I can't find the original script leak. I can find some things from Deadline, reporting the existence of the series on Netflix. Explore the dark inner workings of the Umbrella Corporation and the New World Order caused by the outbreak of the T-virus. I can't find it, but if I can find my video to it all, I'll leave it linked above now. But what do you guys think? Look, at the end of the day, I think there's definitely some positives here. I just think, like, who cares about adolescence as a plot point in... in a Resident Evil series? It does seem a bit lame, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. But I think there's the potential here. So I'll hand it on over to you. What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Stay up to date on the world of pop culture movie news by hitting the bell notification icon. Thank you so much. I've been Mr. H. Take care.